Alright, Blender users, we're going to create this scene right here. If you see, we finished our house. We added our tree leaves, and we changed up our scenery a little bit. Okay. So, this scene set up right here has the sun, the house. All you do really for the house is just keep duplicating it and changing the, let's see which scene it is, changing this up and down, more goes down, and then you just move them up and put them into place. Sorry about that. So yeah, just move these into place. So for the trees, if you look into my last tutorial, it'll teach you how to make these so you can see through them. As you can see, it's kind of thick, but we can see through all the little areas on our leaves. So to make the tree, we just come over here. Oh yeah, I labeled all of these just to make it a little easier to see. All you do is go to the materials, come down to viewport color, click that thing, and then click whatever color you want, and then assign it to each material that you make. So you just go to your light bark, Shift D. We're going to take it and we're going to move it into our tree sections, like so. Grab it up one. I also took everything and scaled it down by 0.5 just because Blender didn't like how big it was, and so we just fixed it a little bit. Anyway, so we're gonna array this up. Along the z-axis, and we're gonna go up 4 or 5 is what is what Minecraft normally does. So we'll go over here, go up, drag it to wherever you want, and then let's go grab our leaf, Shift D, grab up one, and move that to your layer, and then we'll grab that and put it into place. It normally starts after the third one and goes up. And so then we'll shift, come over, shift, oops, Shift D, come over, that, and then we'll take this and bring it over there. Oh, didn't match up. Bring that right there. Shift D, and auto rotate, do it 90 degrees, and then Shift D, grab over, and delete those ones. Shift D, grab over, Shift D, oops, that was the Shift D, grab over, Shift D, grab over, make it look all nice, and then we're gonna grab these ones, go up with them, so grab these, so that one and that one too, go up one, delete that. Minecraft trees aren't always even, so kind of make it kind of random, and then do the same thing. Grab up one, move that one into the center, put that one over, delete that one, grab that one up, and then just kind of make it irregular. So that looks pretty good. And delete that off. Alright, and then if you push render, there's one of our trees, and then you can put them all together and render out your image. Now I'm going to pause that while it's rendering. And there we have it, there's our image. I decided I want this tree over here. One thing that Blender does that I don't really like is that it kind of makes this a little misty if you compare the difference, which can be fixed up really well. All it is if you go to your textures, right here with your glossy, Blender, if it was a better quality image, which this would be naturally fine except for zooming in so much, that doesn't have very good resolution. So when you try to put glossy materials on it, the effect is that it makes it misty. And so what we could do was come this and basically turn it off like that. I don't know why that says emission, that should not. Oh, it's because it's a copy of my jack-o'-lantern, which I wanted to make slightly glowing. And so what it really would be, and what the other ones are glossy. And so I'll just put that back in even though we really don't need it, because we're basically turning off when we put it 0. But if you look at that, and then we'll do the same thing to our stone. Also emission. Glossy. You know, maybe that's also why it's a little misty, is because it was emitting things. So we're gonna render that out and see the difference of it, and then you can compare. This has no diffusion, you see right here, and then this one has a little bit of glossiness. So I'll render that out for you in this image, and then you can compare the difference and decide what you like. Just a second. Alright, as you can see with our diffuse and our glossy, they look pretty similar because the glossy isn't really that high. We'll have to experiment with it later, because I was doing emissive properties, which was the problem. But anyway, there's your rendered image, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Thanks, see ya.